There are multiple different positions in football, and they all require slightly different skill sets. Being able to understand which position is hardest in football can be slightly difficult to figure out. So, in this video, I will show you which position in football is the hardest, and why. Goalkeeper is the hardest position in football. Not only a goalkeeper has to perform under high loads of pressure compared to any other players, but they must also possess a unique skill set, as well as facing a high level of competition for the single spot which they can have on an 11-side pitch. Although what is considered to be hard for one person may differ for another. So with that in mind, I want to show you why I believe goalkeeper is the hardest position in football and in sport. Number 1. The goalkeeper position requires a very unique skill set. The obvious difference is that the goalies have the unique freedom of being able to use their hands. No other player has that same freedom. This means that they have to train on a wider range of different skills compared to their teammates and learn different techniques which only applies to their position. On top of that, goalkeepers need to be as good with their feet as with their hands. So therefore they not only train as an outfielder, but they also have to train goalkeeper stuff on top of that. And that is because in the modern game, goalkeepers need to be as good with their feet as with their hands. Number 2. The second reason why goalkeeper is the hardest position in football is because they have to face a high level of competition for their spot within the team. When you look at the positions on the football pitch, what you can see is that there are a lot more outfield positions compared to this one goalkeeper position, meaning that they can only permit one goalkeeper on the pitch during the one time, while most other players can move positions to other positions during different times. Goalkeepers can only play in the goalkeeper position. This not only comes down to the spot within the first 11, but this also comes down to trials, as a team can choose up to 2 goalkeepers. But when it comes to defenders, that number will increase up to even 6. This means that goalkeepers need to outwork each other more than any other position. Number 3. Goalkeepers must perform under more pressure than any other player. A goalkeeper's role in football is to stop the ball from entering their goal which they are defending. They are expected to do everything they can to prevent them from conceding a goal. This puts a serious amount of pressure on them. If the goal is scored, then the first player everyone looks at is the goalkeeper. Should they have done better? Did they make the right move? Were they in the right position? The goalkeeper is the last line of defense, and this responsibility comes with a lot of pressure. The goalkeeper is meant to orchestrate the defensive line in front of them, as well as worrying about their own position. Due to their position at the back, they have a great perspective of the pitch. With this advantage comes a responsibility to communicate with all the other players on the pitch, to make them aware or instruct them of what to do. Number 4. The fourth reason is mistakes. The stress is intense. You are the last line of defense. You mess up, it's a goal. You hesitate, it's a goal. There is no room for luck. Where if any other position, if they mess up their move, then they have the whole entire team to cover up for them. However, a goalkeeper isn't as lucky, and you'll feel it. Keepers need to make split-second decisions and commit to them with no hesitation. If you commit 100% to a choice you made, then it has to be the right one. Quick feet and fast reactions come in handy, but at high levels, you are screwed. Take Enquiries into account in this situation. Fine goalkeeper in Germany, and during the 2015-16 season, he was nominated the second best goalkeeper in Germany. Next season, he moves to Liverpool as a replacement for Mignolet. Enquiries couldn't handle the pressure and makes poor mistakes, not blocking the near post, failing to catch the ball, poor positioning. Whilst he may not be a bad keeper, everyone remembers him for his mistakes. Whereas if a striker misses an open net, everyone forgets about it within the next 2 games. Being a keeper is a game itself, an intense game which is strategy against pressure. You have to have a sense of instinct of knowing where the goal is at all times in relation to the ball, while subconsciously keeping the rest of the opposition attackers and your defenders in the correct areas. You have the advantage of seeing the entire pitch, so you have to constantly communicate with your teammates. So this is why the goalkeeper position is the hardest position in football. Comment if you agree, comment if you disagree, tell me why. And if you got to this bit in the video, comment down below save. But other than that, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and other than that, that's me. See ya!